Alrighty, hello everybody. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I am Knight in Phoenix. I am here with my brother Grey Ghost in Phoenix, and we are doing the Balkans Bush Trips. We've already done legs 1 through 12. There's a total of 16 for the Balkans. We're working on 13. And here is the landing area. Let me know if you can see the runway. We think we found it. Looking at the picture, examining it carefully. Grey Ghost says this is it right here. Kind of looks like it. Could be. We'll find out in about 85 miles when we get there. So let's click continue. And get her all loaded up.
Fuel up.
Just waiting for it to look. I think we're doing something. There we go. Ready to fly. Okay. Just looking at the way I am sitting on the runway, I have like almost no runway in front of me.
Are you facing the other way? Okay. So
Yeah,
just do a
it
spin
might just
around
be,
because we're gonna have to go this way anyhow. I'm gonna do a little backup.
That was interesting. So my VFR map opened up like it normally does, but it opened more towards the right center of the screen instead of over towards the nav log.
Really?
Yeah. And weird. I just clicked
Mine
on
always
it to move
opens
it.
up in the center, and then I move it to the right.
Yeah, me too. But it opened up more towards the center. Much further to the right than it normally does.
Huh.
Alright, and I just accidentally found out if you double click the menu bar for the map, it collapses. Alright, I just turned on the ISO line map. I didn't see any. Okay, it must be pretty flat where we're at. Alright, anyway, we are going from LGMS to LGAK. It's approximately 85 miles. Going to be mostly coast. There it is, LGAK. Might have to gain a little altitude towards the end there. So we're going to close that window. And we're going to read the first hint, tip, direction, whatever they want to call it. So we're going to depart and head east along the coast and past this steep limestone mountain as it rises above the Gulf of whatever. Once past it, set your sights further down the shore toward a bridge that spans the Strait of Corinth and connects the towns of... it connects two towns. How's that?
And Antiro and Rio.
Yeah. I got the Rio, but I wasn't even going to try. And
Yeah.
Ontario, it's the I-O on the end.
It's like burrito, but missing a few things. We're scrambled.
Man, they put an I on the end, too.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, we're going to take off. We're going to take on a heading of 093. And we will go from there.
The line through the compass, does it look a little different?
I'm not outside yet. I don't know.
Got an extra arrow on it.
That's the first thing I noticed right away was it looked like it had an extra arrow.
Yeah. So that's what I'm wondering, if that's something new or if that's something we just never noticed before. It's us, maybe. I don't know.
There weren't any updates as far as I know.
No, I don't think so either.
Okay, let's go out a little bit. I'm going to crank this thing all the way to the right. Parking brake is off. All right. I am. Are you turned around already?
Oh, I was already facing this way. I just backed
okay.
up.
I see it. All right. I think I'm good.
How's your fuel?
19%. I guess we'll just fill it up the way we know how to fill it up.
Yeah.
Instead of going through whatever. And it's shift control off, is it?
Yeah.
100%. And away I go. Okay, losing the flaps. And get the trim up a little bit. Okay, rear climbing finally. I'm going to do Alt. That's not it. Alt F1? Nope. The screenshot. Control 1. There we go. So we're going to do click on nav. Autopilot. And we'll see where that takes me for right now. Right away, it looks like it's trying to get me back onto the center line. Now the question is, what altitude do I want? Currently just over 600 feet. Now for some reason it looks like it's going to fly me over this hill in front of me.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the outside of it.
That would be the logical place to go.
Yeah.
Do you want to become famous? Buy followers and viewers on.
Yeah. I haven't gotten it yet, but I'm sure I will.
And click on ban. We are right on course, which is definitely going to be slamming me into the side of this hill. I haven't gone far enough to disengage it, so it keeps fighting its way back online. So what I want to do, get inside real quick. I want to set my altitude to 2,000. Uh-oh, what's it doing? What's it doing? What's it doing? I have no idea what it just did. It just spun me 360 degrees.
Hey, it looked like you were going to do a kamikaze into the mountain.
Alright, I broke it loose. I put the freaking trim up at 28%. Yeah, I was in the cockpit looking at the instrument, and all of a sudden I saw it literally put me on a knife edge and spun me 360 degrees. I don't know how I didn't plow into that. Okay, so from here I should be able to get back. We messed up again. How do I do this? There it is, okay. Engage the autopilot. We got 2,000. We're going to do vertical speed is on. Or it's not. Turn it on. I'm going to climb 300 feet per second until we're up to 2,000 feet. Pretty sure I looked like a minute ago and you were behind me and now you're in front of me.
Yeah, because you did some weird stuff back there.
Yeah. Well, that's weird. I'm already at 2,300 feet and climbing.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it lower than that. I wanted 2,100, but I'm already at 2,250, so I'm trying to adjust. Back down the engine a little bit. Try to keep it from going too fast.
I'm going to do decrease vertical speed. So I got my altitude set for 2,000. 24, I've got it set to decrease about 200 feet per minute.
Looks like the bridge that they were talking about up here crosses the strait.
Yeah, we should probably pay attention, huh? Okay, once past this, set your sights further down the shore toward a bridge that spans the Strait of Corinth and connects the towns of Anturio and Rio. Okay.
Which one's which?
Don't know. Alright, number 2. From the tip of Anturio, okay, about where you're at.
Now we know. Yeah.
Connect along the mainland coast as it bends northeast, eventually leading you to the town of NitePHX. Sounds Klingon.
Yeah.
On the northern shore of the Gulf of Corinth. NitePHX. It looks like your line must have moved because you're going left now. That mine just turned.
Yep.
Right, so it's bending northeast, eventually leading you to the town of NitePHX on the northern shore of the Gulf of Corinth. After that, we're going to carry on east, passing stretches of rocky shoreline, and eventually you will reach a small village by the sea, Paralia Sigolus. Doing 42, 43 frames per second.
Yep, I'm doing 44.
If I look down at
Sure
the
is
town
better
on the
than
left,
the
I'm doing 38.
Better than the 3 I was doing last weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking down and I'm still doing well. I'm 43 to 45. Heading change.
And if I put Vidstronium in the heading or in the middle of my screen, I was doing 41. Yep, I'm turning as well now. And you're also climbing again.
Yeah, I don't know why it just keeps going up and I keep dropping the engine speed down and then drop the trim a little bit too, but then it will definitely pick up speed, which means it'll start climbing again.
Right. It's always a constant battle. I mean, you point your nose down to lose altitude. When you gain speed, once you gain speed, the plane wants to climb.
Right.
Wait a minute. Everything you do fights against what you just did.
And I'm constantly pulling the trigger or the left stick left to keep it on course.
Keeps wanting to roll.
Yeah.
So if you want any tips on autopilot from somebody who knows how to do approximately 2 things in autopilot, just ask. I think it's the 2 important things. Keep me on course and keep me at the altitude I want to be at.
Yeah.
If I can just figure out how to get it to land for me now, we'd be in good shape. But no, landing is fun though.
It is. Even when I nosedive them.
Yeah. What's your airspeed?
117.
Oh, mine's 124. Because I know I'm catching up to you pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So you're at 117. That means your trim is probably still positive.
I set it at 0.
Okay, mine's at -3, -4. Autopilot's just keeping the trim where it wants it. So now the thing is, are we going to continue straight? We're going to take a little bit of a bank to the right and avoid going over these hills, because if I'm going to go straight, I'm going to need more altitude. let's go in. We're going to set this to 2,500 feet. Nose up 200 feet per minute. Yeah, let's make it 300 feet per minute. Alright, it is turning me a little bit, so it's not going to take me over the hill. Although it certainly looked like that's what the intention was.
Yeah. Heading change.
Alright, so for heading it should be 116. Let's see where we are. Are you taking them up? Okay, thank you. And all three, did I? Okay, 116. Agios Nikolaos. A short distance further down the coast, you will come to pass another small beachside hamlet. Agios Nikolaos. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure where we are. Skirting around the hilly outcropping that lies to the south and continue along this eastern heading. A road that runs along the coast will lead you to the town of Glac City and a small port situated on a natural double harbor surrounded by mountains. I don't know. That's not the right heading yet, so I'm going to say we're still on number 4.
Yeah.
We're kind of running out of land here. Alright, we just went to 080 heading. Why they couldn't do this after I was already past the hill. Looks like 2,500 feet to get me over it comfortably.
Oh yeah, I'm at 2130 and I'm gonna get over it pretty easily.
Not where I'm at. I am expecting her to come up and say 500. Huh, she didn't. Alright, so I guess we are currently skirting around the hilly outcropping that lies to the south and continue along your eastern heading. A road that runs along the coast will lead you to the town of Glac City and a small port situated on a natural double harbor surrounded by mountains. There's definitely a road down here that runs right on the water.
Yeah.
There's some kind of a town here. in a small port. That's kind of well, that could be a small port. Hard to say. So many different possibilities. Natural double harbor. I would say this is a double harbor. One there, and there's one there. But that also showed 10.62 miles from where we started there, and we're not even close to 10 miles.
Yeah.
So let's be taking into consideration wind, because I did this last weekend as well. My heading should be 80 degrees, but I've been flying for 83 degrees, and I'm staying pretty much on the line.
Yeah.
So let's be taking into consideration the cross breeze, cross wind. No, this is going to be close. There's some active windmills up here. Yeah, if I run into any downdrafts, I am in trouble. That. Bring that up. Okay, I see us over here. We'll come back over here.
Good. I got 47, 48 frames.
Doing 44, 43, 42. Alright, another course change, heading change. It wasn't much. But now on 103, so we are on instruction set 6, Canyon. As you pass over Glick City, am I in fact passing over Glick City? Oh, there it is over there. Okay. Adjust your path to cross the Bay of IT, making your way toward a rocky outcropping on the opposite side. Just beyond it, a mountain COL, coal, waits for you to fly through. So the only other person I see in the world right now is you.
Yep, same here.
Not exactly sure where we even are. Not sure where the Balkans are. I want to say Europe somewhere.
Yeah.
Water looks pretty good.
Yeah.
The reflections atop look a little, I don't know, pixelated, I guess.
I would say that where the water or the sun's reflecting on the water look like orange peel, which would look like water.
I don't see that. Are you talking about the mountain reflection on the water? Where it's really dark?
Oh, yeah.
That
Yeah,
separator line?
Yeah.
I think that's probably one of the settings that we did.
Yeah. Just shadow texturing or something like that.
Yeah. No big deal.
Nope.
Well, this thing got lined
Everything else
right
looks
up.
awesome. Even the clouds look good, and I got them on a high, I believe.
Yeah, I don't remember. Alright, I got oh, you son of a, are you gonna really do that? Holy crap. So it turned me. I was just high enough. I'm gonna need some more. So a Black Santa 512. Okay, so we should be on a heading of 48 degrees. The game actually says 47. Aspera Spidia. Once you've crested the mountain col, turn and head northeast into the neighboring bay. And there you should see the town of Playa de Stamu, also known as Aspera Spidia, and a road that will lead you into the hills. I see a road that's leading into the hills, but it's not leading me into the hills. We'll be getting close. So after this, we're going to be going 029, which is Mountain Col. Follow the road as it takes the climb, bringing you to a small town on the northern foot of a tree-lined hill. Continue along the road as it cuts through another mountain col just in the distance. See, and they're using the word col, C-O-L, all lowercase.
Right.
Like anybody in America, I mean, obviously it's a worldwide game, but still, localization. use a word that an American would be familiar with. Okay, you're definitely going to need to be at least 2,500 feet, if not more.
2530 right now, and I'm going to start climbing here.
Yeah, I think I need to climb some as well.
Looking kind of iffy.
Go up to 3,000. Vertical speed. We're going to do it at 300 feet per minute. Alright, so it already turned us on to number 8 or 9, I'm sorry. Yeah, not 8. And then number 9. So that's going to turn us back to the east. 5 miles. So we're going to be heading more to the right. Let's see what we see over there. Hopefully it's once we're beyond this ridge. Tree-lined hill. They're all hills and they're all trees. Some more windmills off to the right here. Nope, it's turning me to the right. This is not going to be good. Well, we may find out. What are these windmills? Oh, come on, don't you dare. Froze. What's going on here? Oh, I see. Oh, crap, my trim was negative 63 and I was trying to fight it. I had to break the autopilot. Alright, let's turn the autopilot back on. Nav mode is still on. Okay. Well, without altitude information, this thing will fly you right into a mountain.
Yeah.
And at no time did I get a pull up, pull up. Nor did I get a sorry, Charlie. Okay, so we're heading, our course should be 091, which is 1009. So let the road lead you farther east, eventually arriving over Lavadia, A large town with the Herknia River cutting north through its center. Continue following the road northeast away from the town. Then we'll have one more after this before we get to the number 11, which will be the airport. We're looking for a heading of 061. And there is the heading change. Alright, so let me take a look at the VFR map. Now we should be pretty much going to LGAK. I think we're out of the hills. I don't know.
Area,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
It's starting to come down.
I'm gonna go ahead and drop it down 1,000 feet. Oops. Drop it down to 2,000. Turn vertical speed mode on. Decrease it by 300 feet per minute. We're starting to overspeed. Take the throttle down to 90. And then we're going to be turning to the right on the final leg. And that all looks pretty smooth and no real elevation changes there. Alright, we just got the final course change. 099.
Distance. So about 8 miles out from that.
Yep.
So definitely gonna drop the speed, drop the altitude.
Okay, so let's see, let's set the altitude, decrease selected altitude. Oops. Down to 1,000 feet. We're going to increase our vertical speed to 500 feet per minute. Cut the throttle to 80%. Yeah, now the thing is going to be, how the heck am I ever going to find this thing? I doubt there's going to be a light.
No, I'm sure you're gonna have to just look for the building.
So that says it's going to be running east-west. Okay, so and then this was 8 miles. Alright, we're down to about 1,600 feet.
Alright, there's some white buildings to the northeast a little bit.
Okay.
Actually, east, and I'm wondering if that's not it right there. Need to get a better look at that picture. It might be, it might not be. It's hard to say. I'm just drifting like crazy off course.
Yeah, I'm right on course. So that's not the buildings to the left here. I think. Oops. That could be to my left right now. I don't know. Which could be it right here in front of me. Here it is. Got it. I am over it right now.
I see it.
See it? Yeah, I'm gonna miss it.
Oh, I'm on the wrong side of it.
Yep, me too. Okay, I'm lined up, full flaps, throttle is cut. Still doing 80. I did touch down at 70, I bounced a bit. Brakes are on. Hello. Congratulations, leg completed. 48 minutes. Okay.
Mine says 51.
50, oh, that's what you went in before I did. Okay. Yeah, so that's it. Leg 12 is, no, leg 13 is in the books. Pardon me?
Yep, I said yep, 13.
13, yeah. Leg 13 is in the books, and we will work on leg 14 coming up next. Watch for it on the channel. See you then.